welcome all to the Tech Factor podcast by Purple Quarter. Happy New Year 2023 to all of you. Today we're doing something slightly different. We've got a really interesting person in the house. This is Swayam. Swayam, who's a 9-year-old young gentleman who wants to talk about AI, quantum computing, data sciences, and a lot more. So, hey Swayam, welcome on the show.
Yeah, hi, thanks for inviting me here. It's my pleasure to be here.
Awesome. So, how are you feeling today, Swayam? You came from Mumbai to Bangalore. How do you like the Bangalore weather?
I like its weather as it is very calm here, cool and calm.
Cool and calm. So, do you think that you'll ever move to Bangalore and be a part of the Bangalore city?
I think I can buy a house here in future because it is the also known as the IT city. And that's why I love to be here.
Awesome.
In future.
Awesome. So you remember we had a small little huddle with the team and we spoke about what programming languages do you like, and you mentioned Python. Do you want to tell the viewers why do you like Python, or do you like any other programming languages?
Yeah. Not only Python, I also know many languages that I'll tell in the question itself.
Okay.
So first, let me greet our audience. So hello, kemo nacho, bonjour, kasa ho, kem cho, hola, hello, ni hao.
Okay.
What? And sorry if I missed any languages. And lastly, hello.
Okay.
Talking about the machine languages, I know programming languages. I will start with my most favorite, that is Python.
Okay.
So speciality of Python is that I like its range of libraries and the community support it has on platforms such as GitHub. And not only that, I can use it for my Raspberry Pi project of smart wearable glasses. Of course, on the basic version, I'll use Raspberry Pi Pico for the PCB and all. And then I can also use it for different programs. It is very adjustable. I can use it for IoT, smart homes, smart cars, data science, and many such fields.
Okay, so have you ever had a conversation with someone who says Java is better than Python?
Actually, I was just going to say that other languages I know.
Okay.
Also, I know HTML. It helps the giving a format to web that which text will be there, which input will be there. Then next, I also know CSS to give that web page a good styling.
Okay. All right.
And then I forgot to say that in Python, I am also developing my own website by Python that will be soon available on internet.
Oh, awesome. So how is it
And
going to
I am
help?
developing it in Django, which is again a Python framework.
Okay, so how is this website going to help us?
This website is going to be like Amazon of smart glasses.
Okay.
And in that you will see many varieties of smart glasses like audio, then you'll see that AR kind of stuff. Then you'll see smart glasses for blinds. You'll see smart glasses for workspace, for that office kind of stuff. And I'll surely explain it in detail.
Okay, awesome. So since we're talking about your product, right?
Or rather, I also know about, I can also understand JavaScript, which is useful for adding additional functions to it.
Okay.
And then also I'm planning to pursue C++, as it may help me, solve the latency issue in my AR glasses. That is a major factor that is the challenge for me, that latency in the AR glasses.
Okay. So tell me something here, Swayam, right? The audience would love to know that you're starting this product of yourself, right?
Yes.
So have you started a company? Are you the CEO? What do you do?
Okay, so I've started a firm named Swayam Sodha, in which I'm a CIO in it, CIO and CTO. Both.
Okay.
And you can say I'm the founder, and my dad is the CEO.
Okay. So what is this product that you're building?
I'm building a product, smart wearable glasses, in which it will not really gonna be a normal glasses. It will have IoT. And talking about the hardware side, so here will be the PCB.
Okay.
Or the SoC we can say.
Sure.
And then on the dead end, there will be speakers.
Okay.
That will help you hear the sound.
Okay. And where do you speak from?
It will be like you can understand it as your phone on your glasses. Like you browse Facebook, internet, YouTube.
So is this like a click button that we'll have?
Not click button, it will be like swipe.
Swipe. Okay.
From
Wow.
here you can directly swipe up, down, left, right.
Sure.
It will be touch based.
Touch base. And how do I charge this glasses?
Well, there will be a solar panel given which will charge it from sun. Not only that, you can even connect it to a port, that normal port, not Type C. Then it will also have, it doesn't need a audio jack. It will have a battery kind of stuff, thin battery that you can replace.
Okay.
That will be, of course, in future versions.
So right now you're saying this is a solar-based glasses that I can use. It's sustainable. It's
Yeah.
renewable energy. And we
Yeah.
just discussed some time ago. What about those countries where sun is probably the issue?
Yeah, so they can use, hydroelectricity.
Oh, wow.
That there will be if they don't have solar and they need to charge and the electricity bill is coming a lot, then they will not charge it from the USB port. They just I'll give them a special additional gadget. Just go near the rivers or the water where it is flowing continuously,
Sure.
like waves are coming, and put it in that. It will be, of course, waterproof, and then it will get electricity from that water.
Okay. How did this idea come to you? Why do you think of building this product?
Thinking of building this product was that many times, or not many times, 1-2 times it has been that once I was, planning to travel somewhere, and then I discovered that I have forgot my mobile at the home itself.
Okay.
Then it becomes a problem to if we want to contact somebody, we can't.
Okay. Were you alone or you were with your parents?
I was with my parents.
Okay.
I was with my mom.
Okay. So you found it hard to get in touch with your father. Let's say.
Yeah, even my mom forgot her phone at home.
Both of you forgot your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Then we just spent the day anyway, and if we wanted to call, we were just not able to call anybody.
Sure.
Then that has been the issue, and then I thought of why can't it be that it is in the glasses itself?
Why glasses? Why not anything else?
Because it's already in the form of watches. It has
Okay.
already been developed by Fortune 500s.
Right.
But about these glasses, Fortune 500s are yet working on it, and after it, Google Glass attempted, it failed.
Sure.
Apple are going to attempt their launches in 2024. So let's see what they are doing.
Okay, awesome.
So and then I got an idea that let me also try it out. Actually, I got an idea. It was my own. I didn't knew that these companies were developing.
Okay.
But I got that idea on my own and I started working on it.
Sure.
As my dad had introduced me to Python.
So you've already gone ahead and done the backend for this and you've built it all. How about the hardware? Who's helping you with that?
Well, about talking about the hardware, in the basic versions, we'll use Raspberry Pi Pico.
Okay.
And in that there's a ready PCB. I just need to code it up, and all USB and all is there.
Okay. So you think that you can do this on your own? You don't need help.
Yep. And also in the future versions, we of course need to create our own PCB.
Okay.
If we just keep buying Raspberry Pi Pico, then it will be less profit of ours.
Okay. So you'll end up spending more money than actually
Yeah.
gain. Okay. Awesome. You're talking like a CEO, not like a CIO or a CTO. Do you know that?
Yeah. But I'll also talk like a CIO or a CTO.
Okay. Okay.
I talk
Awesome.
like a 3.
You talk
Three
like
in
all
one.
three. Okay, awesome. So you did tell me when we were having this little chit chat that you're very interested in data science.
Yes.
What intrigued you to look at data science? Was it more to do with numbers or data crunching or analyzing a specific problem? What prompted you?
Okay, well, that was related to all the stuff that you told, numbers and all. But yeah, it was basically, you can understand it's a science of data. You can just think that it's the science of data, and well, I've actually I'm very fascinated from the word scientist itself.
Okay.
Since I was very young.
Tell me why. Why do you like this word scientist?
Well, actually, I'm born in that way.
Awesome. So when did it
Then,
occur to you that you're born this way?
Well, when I was say 2 to 3, not 2 to 3, but 3 to 4 years, I used to watch a TV cartoon serial namely Kiko and Super Speedo, in which there was a supercar known as Super Speedo,
Okay.
and there was a kid known as Kiko.
Okay.
So in that supercar was able to do everything. He was able to teach, educate, guide, entertain, and many such things for his master.
Okay.
So I like that friendship between that kid and that machine car.
All right.
So I was wondering that how this is possible. So then the same day, my dad brought me a gift, a red toy remote control car.
Okay.
So I was just looking at its remote very carefully. Where are the buttons that it can talk and all?
All right. This is at age 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're 9 now.
Not 4, but it was at age 3.
Okay. So at 3 years old, you're thinking where the buttons, where the machine can speak to you. Okay.
So then I discussed it with my dad that I want a car like Super Speedo.
Okay.
So then he laughed, and rather than saying no, he said yes, it is possible, but we need to make a one our own.
Oh.
Then he discussed about hardware and software mildly,
Okay.
and he mildly told me about Python,
Okay.
rather about machine languages.
Okay.
That there's a HTML which is used to create websites and all. Then it immediately caught my attention, and I started researching on it.
So
I did many numerous courses about it.
Wow. At the age of 3, you
Like,
started
I'd like to
researching.
give some examples of
Sure.
the courses I have done.
Okay.
And actually, these will be few of them. If we cover the whole, it will take up to half an hour to just cover that.
Oh God, we're not doing that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just cover a few that
Sure.
are important. The certifications that I have done related to Python
Uh-huh.
are somewhere like neuromorphic computing,
Okay.
edge computing. Then I have also done about we can say I have also done about AI, ML, or it is artificial intelligence and machine learning.
We understand AI.
Then about deep learning,
Sure.
about decision trees, and also done about that is that was a deep learning I said, and there was many numerous courses I have done, including my diploma in data science.
Okay. So tell me a little more about, you said that you got intrigued with the word scientist.
Yeah.
You went into a trail of thought of how Python came into your head.
Yeah.
But scientist, what actually intrigues you? Why did you want to become a data scientist? I'm assuming you want to be a data scientist, right?
Or rather, I am a diploma.
Okay, you already have a diploma. So tell me more about what is it that you're intrigued about? Is it the numbers? You still didn't answer that. What actually are you working on? Is it numbers? Is it analysis? Are you arriving at a structural thought of solving a specific problem? What do you like to do?
Okay, so as I said, I have done many numerous courses, including my diploma in data science. In that, I actually faced many problems,
Okay.
such as like that. It was very difficult for me to understand that jargons. I was stuck the topics like deviations. Then that was probabilities.
Okay.
And patterns, and that was being a bit difficult for me to do all that. But by the end of the course, I got an overview to it.
Okay, so you like the course because it appeals to you, or do you like the course because you understand it?
I like the course because it appeals me rather.
Okay, it appeals you.
Yeah, and I'd like to give a bit brief to our audience about data science.
Sure, please go ahead.
That data science is converting a raw data into meaningful insights. Like I'd like to share with the example. Like our audience itself, they might be seeing this interview on say YouTube.
Correct.
So they are giving the data about their location, time, device, their subject of interest, their likings, and whatnot.
Okay.
So these data is being stored somewhere.
Correct.
And that data is not data garbage. It has to be used. So with there is a data scientist comes into a picture, and the data scientist analyzes and all. I'll tell you the steps now.
Sure, please.
That it collects the data from the sources. Then it further filters it. That which is useful, which is not. Then it moves on. It analyzes the data. Then further it trains a model that can make it insightful.
Okay.
Then we pass the data to that model, and that model will give us the output. then we have to convert it into a plot to show it to a non-techie guy.
Okay.
Like somebody say like a person like Mukesh Ambani.
Sure.
We have to show him. He'll not understand the language of coding.
Okay.
He has to be represented in a graphical way.
I
So
love
we
the
use
way you-
libraries like Matplotlib and
Okay.
that.
I love the way you've put Mukesh Ambani as a non-techie guy. Great. So, can you also talk a little bit more about,
Yeah, sure.
the part that you said? So, YouTube. I'm watching this YouTube. There is this data that's getting collected. You gave the series of how a data flow happens.
Yeah.
Can you
And,
actually use this as an example and tell the audience
Yeah,
it'll be useful?
so you are watching this video. This is a techie video, and maybe you have watched some previous interviews of Purple Quarter. Then you might see that next time when the Purple Quarter's interview is uploaded, you not have subscribed, you not have pressed the bell icon. But next time when Purple Quarter uploads a video, you will see it in the suggestions.
Right.
So that's because of data science.
Sure.
That it analyzes the data. Okay, this is the interest of this person, and I should recommend this.
Okay.
And it matches our recommendations, like on YouTube, Facebook, Netflix.
Great. So when you go on to sites such as Amazon or Flipkart, do you use
Yeah.
them? Do you use these
Yeah,
sites?
yeah.
Right?
To order my materials.
Absolutely, right? So how do you look at data science being put to use by these companies? What are your views?
Okay, these companies use data science as I mentioned about that suggestions.
Search and reco? You're saying search and recommendation is what they're
Yeah,
using?
search
Okay.
recommendations, suggestions that we have say I have buyed a Raspberry Pi Pico, a bunch of it 2 times. Then if I next time open that site again, it will just suggest me that this user is a frequent customer of this product. Then I should suggest this.
Okay.
Like in future, it could be that if you every day go to a not every day but say every month. Go to a medicine store and buy some medicines. Then it have stored that you buy these medicines in a range of 1 month.
Sure.
So it will keep it ready, and if you are thinking that I need to buy this, it will just come to your home and ask, do you need this? So he says, yes, I was just thinking about it.
So you're saying that sooner or later data will become so intelligent and that's when the AI kicks in?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to talk about why you are so passionate about AI as well?
Okay, so talking about AI, it is a great technology. It helps a machine, understand that it is artificial intelligence. So I'd like to start it with a comparison between we humans and machine.
Okay.
So we humans can think. We have brains.
Okay.
Machine has neuromorphic computing.
Right.
We humans can see with our eyes.
Right.
Machine has computer vision.
Sure.
We humans can recognize patterns. Machine has pattern recognition.
Correct.
We humans can recognize the scene around us. Machine has computer vision. We humans can speak. Machine has speech recognition.
Okay.
We humans can read and write. Machine has NLP, also known as natural language processing.
Sure. What about smell?
Yeah, if we can smell, machine has various kind of sensors.
Sure.
That helps it. Then if we can move around fluidly, then recognize surroundings around us. Then it is robotics.
Sure. So, when you and I were chatting, we were talking about this chip that you want to put into a robot. You
Yeah.
want to talk about that a little?
Yeah, I'll come to it, but first I'd like to mention this with the example of ChatGPT.
Okay, please.
Yeah, so ChatGPT is a kind of a humanly chatbot, you can say.
Sure.
That it will make you feel that a human is chatting, but it's not the case. It's the AI. It has been feeded with billions and millions of parameters, and thus it is able to do these kind of works. Like suppose you feed in it is very useful in code and content writing work. So if I am having issues with my code writing work, I just put in that hey, help me with solve this bug, or rather write a whole code.
Right.
And just press the enter button, it will give me the results.
Sure.
Or not the results, it will just directly give me the code with explanation that why it is, what is.
Correct. So you said
And
you'll
also
come
it
to
can help me write a book, content writing to post on my blogger.
Okay. So you really like ChatGPT for some
Yeah,
reason.
it's very useful basically.
You know that schools and colleges are going to ban that? You can't really use that for your homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should ban.
They should ban.
Otherwise
Okay.
it will feel human that human has written, but
Okay.
it's not the case. AI has written.
Absolutely.
And if some coincidence happens that AI gives same answer to them, then they may all get catched.
Sure. So we were talking about the brain, and we
Yeah.
spoke about how you said that.
Also, I'd like to mention one more such fascinating technology, again from OpenAI, and I forgot to mention that
Yes.
this is from OpenAI. And the next one more technology which is really amazing and mind blowing is DALI.
Okay.
Again from OpenAI, which is a platform for, say you want a horsefly, you want to
Okay.
see a horsefly.
Okay.
Then you feed in that I want this kind of stuff. You feed in a description, and it will show you a video or a picture that a horse is flying.
Okay.
It is like a.
It's a make believe. You're saying.
Yeah, make believe. Like if I say that make someone wear my Amazon smart travel glasses and saying amazing. So it will make some videos like that. That
Okay.
somebody is wearing it and saying amazing.
Sure. All right. So you seem to be a huge fan of.
OpenAI.
Okay, OpenAI, and you spoke about ChatGPT. So a lot of these things actually, who's your role model? Who's your idol?
Role models is Elon Musk.
Okay.
But talking from India, it is PharmEasy. I have two
Oh.
role models.
Okay. So what do you like about each of these role models?
Okay, well, so these Elon Musk is a genius as of now. Nobody could beat its IQ. Even I think so. As per me, its IQ is much more than we can say Albert Einstein.
Oh my God. Okay.
As per my understanding, because he developed such genius ideas that he can even make a monkey play a game.
Sure. And how do you think he does that?
He has implanted Neuralink in that chip, and it is neuromorphic computing. So
Wow.
well, let me mention about neuromorphic computing at this stage. So coming to neuromorphic computing, it is a technology that mimics our brains.
Okay.
That if we can speak, or rather not speak, we can just we have ideas coming.
Okay.
And as I'm speaking, ideas are coming. I'm speaking. So they are spiking, rather I should say artificial spiking neural network.
Right.
It is a bunch of neural network given in that chip, and if we insert it anywhere in say a robot, it can become like us. Also, it comes with a packed reinforcement learning.
Okay.
And the guys who don't know it, what is reinforcement learning? It is a learning which, like self-learning. It
Sure.
will learn from its feedbacks.
Sure.
Like we learn.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone gives us feedback that, hey, A has to be written this way, not this way. So we understand it and, learn it basically and keep it in our memory. So this is the same with the neuromorphic. And also it has a more advantage, I think so, because it is free of such things such as short-term memory loss, sleep, greed, distraction, and information overload.
Okay, awesome. So, we're going to kind of distract ourselves from this conversation and talk a little bit about your interest in Bhagwat Gita. Right?
Okay.
We spoke about that slightly outside. Your father mentioned
Yeah,
this, right?
yeah.
And you said something very beautiful, right? You spoke about why you like Bhagwat Gita. Do you want to share with our audience why you like Bhagwat Gita as much?
Yeah,
How does it
sure.
help you?
It helps me balance my mind. It is basically the manual of life. Every question you have in life, that why this, why that, it is a manual. You can find everything there.
Okay.
And it mainly helps us balance our mind.
Okay.
It's the basic of it.
Okay, so can you give us an example how you put that to use in your daily life?
In daily life, that regularly, it is very regular for me to have bugs in my program. So rather
Okay.
than just saying that no, I'm failed, I've got bugs like say 5 to 10 times in the same project. No, I can't do it. Rather than doing that, improve yourself.
Awesome. Do you think that even the elders can put this to use whenever they fail?
Yeah, very much.
Very
Because-
much. Is it as simple as you're saying it is?
Well, it's simple to say, but it's difficult to implement.
Sure.
Our mind automatically just imbalances. We have to keep it in balance.
Okay, so there's a lot of data that you're actually talking, right, as we
Yeah.
speak. That's why you like the subject, because there's a lot of data that you're analyzing, and then you're figuring out how to work on this problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. So, hey, you know what, Swayam? There's a lot of thought and talk about quantum computing, which is one of your
Yeah.
favorite subjects as well. Do you want to actually talk about why you like quantum computing?
Actually, I was just thinking of mentioning about the quantum computing.
Okay.
And you just mentioned it.
Sure.
So yeah, quantum computing basically, let's start from its basic unit, that is a qubit.
Mm-hmm.
So a qubit is basically it can the specialty of a qubit is that it can have multiple together.
Mm-hmm.
That I'll show you the conventional digit is just like if we toss a coin,
Okay.
it will come heads at once or tails at once.
Correct.
So that is a conventional computer. But what if I toss a coin and it just spins and it is in a standing position?
Okay.
So in that case, it can have multiple possibilities.
Sure.
And so that's a specialty of a qubit in simple language.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And also the specialty of qubit is rather quantum computing is entanglement and all.
Mhm.
I'll mention that just apart from now. But I'll also like to say that I've also programmed 2 qubits in a quantum computer.
Okay.
You can see it in my quantum computing video available in my Swift 22 series. And you can just type my name, Swayam Sodha. It will be on the top.
Okay, awesome. So we'll leave that handle on this podcast for people to go and check that out. But coming back to my question.
I'd like to mention about that different technologies like entanglement. I didn't mention
Please.
entanglement and superposition.
Sure. Please go ahead.
So first, let's start with superposition.
Mm-hmm.
So superposition of a quantum is similar to a qubit.
Okay.
As I explained, it can have multiple possibilities together. It's just that it can store multiple data together. I'll explain it in my way of Python.
Okay.
That if someone knows Python, he will surely understand it.
Right.
That in this or mathematics also,
Mhm.
it can have one together. That x is equal to say hello.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be only hello. It can be anything else.
Okay.
But in quantum, it can be x is equal to hello, comma, hello or multiple languages.
Sure.
It just one means multiple. Then it will figure it out by itself that which to present to that user.
Okay. So quantum computing you spoke about too.
And
Is there
also
one more?
I'd like to mention about entanglement.
Mhm.
It's a special and a beautiful quality of quantum.
Okay.
Entanglement is that you can imagine this as one qubit and this as another qubit, my cup.
Okay.
So it is this much far it can connect.
Okay.
But if it is this much far, it will be a bit difficult for conventional to connect.
Right.
But it can connect 2 or more qubits no matter how far they are.
Sure. So for the ease of understanding for the audience, could you say where is quantum going to be used?
Quantum is going to be used, or rather where I'm going to use it,
Okay.
is in 2 fields.
Okay.
One in my Samsung smart travel glasses. I need to use it a supercomputer to do it. Otherwise, it even if I use C++ to connect to the internet, it will surely have latency issues. So I don't want latency in my smart glasses.
Okay.
So I use quantum. So it is very super fast supercomputer.
Okay.
That will help us process much faster.
So you have lesser amount of bugs. Your consumers who are using your glasses are more happy.
Yeah.
They're getting things real time.
Yeah, you just click an application. In today's date, it just loads a bit for say 2 seconds. And even in that will not be the case. Just click, it is opened.
Sure. So this message is going to go out to, Shriman Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who's the Minister for Electronics in India, where he's gone ahead and spoken in CDAC in Pune a few days ago that, India is going to be around quantum computing. And our own PM, Modi ji, is also recommending quantum computing is going to be the best solution way forward. So
Yeah.
I'd really like them to look at this podcast, to look at Swayam, to actually encourage what he's trying to build.
Yeah.
So coming back to my question to you, Swayam. So if you were to look at quantum computing being put to use apart from your glasses,
Yeah, so it can be used in my dad's project of smartcityhome.in.
Okay.
That currently there's too much pollution in the environment.
Right.
If you go to any cities, you will find pollution there.
Mm-hmm.
So, about that, for reducing the usage of coals, we can use quantum to get most out of the renewable energies and develop such renewable energy devices
Sure.
that will help reduce use of coals as today.
Mm-hmm.
Then also I'd like to mention one more amazing use case that if possible with quantum we can rather not if possible it is possible with quantum to discard such materials that could capture carbon inside them.
Mm-hmm.
So that will reduce that pollution and all. And if they stop using these kind of vehicles and use e-vehicles, it will be much better or rather easy for quantum to reduce the pollution.
So you're saying electric vehicles, we're talking about, from what you just said, I gather blockchain you're talking about.
Yeah.
Right. What more use cases you can see in today's world that audience already knows? Electric vehicles ho gaya, so we've spoken about, blockchains, which can be used in crypto or can be used in multiple. Blockchain can be put to more uses apart from crypto, right? What more do you think quantum can be used for?
Quantum can be used. Its mechanism is fully different.
Mm-hmm.
That the quantum engineers are planning to make such things that could. Just like I'll give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
That it will be a basic example of hologram, but then I'll show you with a quantum example.
Mm-hmm.
That currently, imagine that we are doing a podcast in an online meeting.
Right.
And if suppose I have this mug,
Mm-hmm. You can feel it, you can sense it.
yeah, and
Right.
if I want to, if by any chance my mug is broken, and you want to give me a mug, so then you can just make it it will come to me. If you just put it in the screen, it will come to me.
Sure. It's almost like teleporting, you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like it will just not hit that object. It will just go in between of it.
Got it.
Like example of ball.
Mm-hmm.
That today we throw a ball on the wall.
Right.
It will just reflect and come back.
Correct.
But in future, if we throw it from here, it will straight go downstairs.
Oh, all right. So all this seems very unimaginable for a lot of people,
Yeah.
isn't it? So what do you have to say to those people?
Actually, it's not a magic. It's the power of technology.
It's the power of technology. So you believe a lot in technology.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a tech lover.
You're a tech lover. So we were talking about what do you think in 30 years, how you're going to see the world when you turn 39? What do you think the world is going to be?
The world, as of my vision, the world is going to be very tech savvy and is going to be loving my smart travel glasses.
Okay.
Today's generations, they love phone. Previous
Right.
generations, they loved computers.
Correct.
So future generations will love my smart glasses.
Okay, wow. So
That's my expectations.
Okay, that's your expectations. So anybody who wants to actually go ahead, let's say that Stanford, or we have anybody from universities or founders or even Elon Musk, let's say PM, our own PM Modi ji is listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
You're more than willing to collaborate, or you're looking at people who understand your passion to collaborate?
I am not after the quantity, I'm after the quality.
Okay.
That they should understand.
Okay.
And they should even participate. It's not just that, okay, I'll help you with the funding and you do it by yourself.
All right.
Then they'll just do nothing and just earn.
Okay.
Or rather, they will just make some pressure.
They put
without
pressure on
doing
you.
anything.
Sure.
Just by giving the money.
Right.
So I want that kind of collaborations which they just don't provide the funding, but also they work with me.
Oh.
Like they help in my technology programming side, or somebody may help in a hardware side.
Or maybe help you with your thought process, right? Say, hey,
Yeah.
why not we do this?
Yeah.
Right? From a technology perspective.
If it is a tech savvy person, I can accept it. It might be from anywhere.
Okay, awesome.
I don't bother. If he's from Stanford or Harvard.
It doesn't matter. Even if this person is from Japan, China, it does not matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely. Awesome, awesome. So we also spoke about something of your interest, which is nature. So we just kind of deviating from technology, moving
Yeah.
towards nature. So you were talking about, this is for more kids who are watching this show, who are almost your age. Can you talk about what do you like about nature? What have you really been intrigued by?
Well, it gives me a peace of mind.
Okay.
And it helps me think much wider.
Okay.
Like currently I am at my home and in my city, Mumbai.
Mhm.
So in that there are lots of things like okay, do this, do that, attend your schools,
Mhm.
do that programming, do this,
Mhm.
then eat your lunch at time. Then even you have to attend something else, meetings.
Mm-hmm.
All these are there.
Okay.
But if when I come to say a forest or a village,
Uh-huh.
that's the thing.
Okay. So you
We
like
are
it.
just enjoying it.
Right, right. What are the languages that you're learning at this point of time?
Okay, so I've included my all programming languages,
Mhm.
but I like to say one fun thing that I also know a human language which is not very popular, or rather much people don't know it as of now.
Okay.
That is Sanskrit, which I am learning it in my school.
Okay.
And the speciality of that language is that it has only one meaning for one word.
Okay, so explain
No.
that a little. What do you mean one meaning for one word?
Like if I take a Sanskrit word asti,
Okay.
that it just means that it is,
Okay.
nothing else.
Okay, so why is it different from other languages?
Well, if I take an example of English itself,
Mm-hmm.
then there can be like the homophones.
Okay.
Or we can say that there are many things like if someone says that this is a sea,
Mm-hmm.
that sea.
Right.
And if it says a sea, it means that the first meaning that it's a sea, a ocean.
Right.
And second meaning just see
See,
this
sure.
with your eyes.
Wow, wow. So you like everything which has clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like everything which is structured.
Yeah. Even I have done structured query language.
Okay, so you move
In
to
the
technology. Okay.
That is also shortly known as SQL.
Right.
And it is used it is very good language for handling data sets and managing it.
Sure.
It's very good for data kind of stuff. And that's what actually I did it just before my diploma in data science.
What is the one specific suggestion you have for founders or technologists out there who are already building these wonderful apps, who are doing wonderful things, connecting us through technology? Is there anything you'd like to share with them?
About that, I'd like to share with them that just create products. It's very time up being created apps.
Mm.
We have created apps, and future maybe that mobile trend is down and smart glass trend is up. So we should develop a product that is evergreen.
Sure. So you're saying move away from creating apps, but create products.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is going to be evergreen.
Sure.
Then apps might be outdated, or this is outdated app, this is a new app, and discriminates in it.
Right.
But if it is your monopoly to a particular product, everyone will have to buy it.
Awesome. So what do you have
And
as
even someone buys it for style. That
Okay.
I have this latest product but doesn't understand anything in it.
Awesome. So can you also tell me what is the suggestion you have for investors? The funding community who are looking at all of these and funds them. Do you have any suggestions for them, Swayam?
Okay, funding communities. So I like to give advice of that
Please.
particular funding community which are tech savvy,
Okay.
that interested in technology.
Right.
And they want to fund. So they should even help out the innovators with them. Not
Okay.
just funding, okay, you do your work.
Right.
I'll just give you funding and that's alright.
Okay.
But that's not the case. They should even help them.
Sure. Sure.
And even for the interest, they may even take some part, like mine will be say 20% and yours will be other 60.
Oh, someone's been talking to you on these terms, is it?
No.
No. That's just an example. All right.
Yeah, these are just examples.
Examples. All right. So Swayam, so lovely to have you on this show. I really adored the conversation that we had. Would you have any last thoughts you want to mention before we go?
My just thought is that why it was too short, this interview.
All right. Why was it too short? We will get you back once you're 2 years more older than what you are today, and we'll see what you've done. We'll talk more to you, and we'll, like I promised you, we'll introduce you to a lot of communities which are tech driven. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Lovely chatting with you, Swayam.
Yeah, lovely chatting with you too.
Okay. Bye bye then.
Yeah, bye.